back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with more Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Continuing on from our last set of adventures, we were in the process of knocking out more of these side missions, having dealt with an unleashed barrage of arachni from this unknown group known as Cerberus. So we'll have to determine what's going on with them and what it is they're up to as we move through the galaxy and solve more of its problems. So if y'all like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. Time of recording is 12:08 a.m. Monday, July 8th, 2024. Might want to check out the store downstairs. See what he's doing. But first, excuse me, we're going to come to the Armstrong system and do Tally's mission. Not Tally's mission. It's not Tally's mission. What am I thinking of? Geth. Right. That's why I was thinking that. Magi. Alright. Or Magi. Whichever one. Mahi. Magi. Hey, Magi. Come here. But since we're dealing with the Geth, why not bring the Geth expert and the Geth killer, effectively. And respectively. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, 1, 2 first aid, and 1, 2 pistols. Start working our way down the line and getting shotguns. Don't really need them. Don't even know if I'll be using them. But we'll see. Max out hacking for master AI hacking. And 1 for electronics. Okay. None of this heavy armor I picked up is better. I mean, that one's kind of. It gives you more shields, but you lose one of the slots for upgrades, and you lose 12 armor. So, no, I guess not. Upgraded kinetic buffer. Energized weave is fine. Sure. Not what I meant to do. First aid interface 2. No, we're not gonna do that. Jesus. Oh boy. She's wearing the very first armor I found her in, I think. Or the second armor suit I gave her. Same kind of difference. Oh boy. Hey buddy. Tsunami 7. I mean, it's an improvement. Okay. This is a planet, boy. I might be misremembering it, but I do remember this mission, and I could swear this planet used to be much brighter and more red. At least in the original. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yep. Like, much more red than this. Might be misremembering though. It's been like a few years upon years since having played it. The original. Talk about hard to see. Turian insignia. The strange looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the excuse me, sorry about that. Edison colony insignia. Edison colony insignia. Interesting. Am I tripping? Cause it does not show up on my map.
Deploying.
I didn't think there could be points like this in this game. Oh, that's why. The odd skull. Yes. All right. Discovery. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Or potentially an unknown galaxy. Bum bum bum. I legitimately have no idea. I don't know if that was intentional and they like forgot to go somewhere or chose not to go somewhere with it, but or they did and I'm just not remembering, which is possible. It's depending on the game universe. Games like Dark Souls, even Mass Effect, they have an extreme amount of lore to keep track of. Okay. Explosive and another kinetic stabilizer. I mean, I'll take them. Thank you. I'll be glad when I can get this game's like real heat sinks. One I have now is meh. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised I hadn't come across more by this point. But, you know, it happened. Oh. Alright. Been a bit of a bit now. I haven't saved since having landed. Okay. External defense is almost down. Alright. The council has met. Consensus must be reached. Destroy my installation, will you? Come, Reclaimer. Halo reference for you folks. What's up? Feel my wrath and bear witness to my skill. Upsetting, ain't it? You can't even keep right side up. Aw. And yes, this is all of them. If they're like that, you can tip them. Not gonna lie though. You do this, looking at them, you get a real good perspective of their size versus the Mako. It's impressive. Alright. You're gonna have to ease up on them back shots. I ain't signing up for any of that. Especially not from robots.
1 down, 3 to go.
Okay. Electronics up by 2 for master overload for tally. 2 more to the pistol. Actually getting marksman. And for me, adding to the pistol. Yeah, adding to the pistol. Yeah, just upgrading the pistol. 2 points. Alright. 3 more systems. Or clusters. I mean, nah, systems within the cluster. Sorry about that, I had to adjust the mic. Palm oil, huh? Triggered. One second. Okay. Matriarch Delanaga's writings recovered. Scans of Meta revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among Yasari's personal effects, however, was also one of Matriarch Delanaga's writings. Interesting. You always wonder, especially when it comes to space, how did you die? What did you find? Did you simply forget to refuel? Somebody robbed you? Did you find something that may shape the face of the galaxy for the next 10,000 years? Did you stub your toe real hard on whatever system you have, and that was just enough this time to be the straw that broke the camel's back? Any number of things. Has space. Okay. What have you for me? Now think about this, folks. All this time spent around driving. Imagine how much time it used to take without the boosters. And the boosters don't even give you much time. It doesn't entirely give you much thrust either, but... or velocity either, rather. It's all still a form of thrust, but that's not the point. This look like that wall. In this game, there are a few walls I remember. Tried to climb that one when I first got this game. Spent 10 minutes trying to climb that wall. After about 2, it was just a matter of principle. I just wanted to see if the Mako could do it. Yeah, it can do it. Gotta be positioning yourself right though. Those thrusters will make it so very much easier. Or boosters rather. Okay, okay. What is that, copper? Nope, okay. I'm like, it's either that or gold. Whoa. Not at all what I'm trying for you to do. Come on now. I was thinking about going around, but I don't know. It's just... okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, more than likely. Just hoping it's actually... oh, well, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, wait. Powerful arguments, powerful arguments. Here's my rebuttal. Discussion over. Glad we had this chat. There's 2 of you, huh? Oh, armatures, that's why. not two colossi. It's armatures. Oh, three of them. Three of them. You went down swinging. Respect on you. Going, I can say, for the last machine. Ooh. All right. We're next to trying to. Well, hold on. Anomaly. Still just considers this an anomaly. Ah. Discovery. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL convoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed nor the content of the signal. Turn off Geth comms. No problem. There we go. Now we're starting to get the variations. Inferno rounds, scram rails. Yeah, okay. Inferno rounds versus incendiary rounds. Plus it's a level 9 instead of a level 7. Sorry about that. Scram rail, same amount of damage, but I lose even less from my heatsink. Yes, Lord. Should start seeing good armor upgrades then before too long. Sure. Yeah. Funny. I made a funny. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Uh-oh, there it is, medical exoskeleton. I've been waiting on them. Second I saw us getting these inferno rounds, I'm like, yes, sir. Alright. Medical exoskeleton for the win. This versus the medical exoskeleton and an extra 0.5 healing regen, 15% extra toxin resistance, and another 4% power reduction cooldown. Oh, that was two of them. Oh, well. Would you look at that there? tally's fine for now. Well, I want to save. This game is notorious for randomizing loot. Some loot is like consistent, some is outright completely different from box to box, and something like that, oh, it will give me something different. I've dealt with it before. It's kind of hard to find medical exoskeletons early on. Okay. Check that out here in a second. Thought I spotted something. Wait, another one? Or is this the same thing? What the hell? Did I not end up down here the first time? Thinking I did? You can do it, Nikki. I believe in you. Hey, you can do it, Nikki. Cut his freaking balls off. Old comedy, if you folks haven't seen it, from the 90s. Adam Sandler, Little Nicky. Good movie. High hilarious in its own way. Yeah, man. Go on. Do you know the way? I do. There we go. See, did I mark that, or was it just marked? And no, this is not at all where we... Yeah, okay, I know, alright. Yeah, completely looked at a different section of the map. That is hilarious. ID tag covered. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thane. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. must have been Solarian ID tag. Yeah. Alright. On to the Geth outpost. Go, Steve. Go. More. That works out. Ha! Get on up there. Ha! Whenever you're traversing around in the Mako, look for grass. It's not gonna make things easy, but it will make things easier. And that's a sniper. Mm-hmm. Damn, they got some like some sight lines, boy. Can't nobody say sneaking up on the Geth ain't a combination of skill and luck. And you can only imagine if there's more of them, the more effective they are, judging by Tally's description. Nope. Drop back.
We're halfway driving these synthetic bastards out of the system.
Now this is something I need to check. Sledgehammer rounds. Right. The ones that are basically the hammerhead rounds. They also do toxicity damage, but they lower heat sink functionality. Damn it. Not mean to do that. Two more, or. The juice, huh? You folks have the juice? Having the juice for me is a requirement. Medallion recovered. while scavenging the asteroid field in the Tereshkova system. Oh, well, we know who settled that area. I ain't mad, that's what's up. You picked up some anomalous readings after some daring maneuvering by Joker. A small team was able to recover some debris from one of the larger rocks. Among the items was discovered a League of One medallion. Mawanor. Alright. Welcome to Antibar. Pretty planet. Interesting. Kind of one of my favorite worlds in this game. I know full well what's on this planet. Never can forget. But we have 2 sons and no women. What do you want from me? Hello, sweetie. And I did get my answer. Oh. Couldn't remember if the damage from the Mako was repaired when I went back to the ship or not. How in the hell did I just take damage? Yes, sir. Show me your face. I'll cure all the males. Okay, I thought he healed. I'm like, where is he at? Down, Bubba. I said down. Yes, down. Nothing like killing a thresher maw before bed. Discovery. The vehicle and the human corpses showed the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth had been mangled by the thresher maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Indeed. But now, we have this here. And it begs questions, children. Protein data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a protein data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. Not so much the disk, I mean this area. You naturally wonder what it's for. Just a second, folks. Okay. Let's look at something. It's a trap. Cause I'm literally jammed.
Kill them all.
Give me a minute. Incendiary explosive combat exoskeleton. I've been waiting on you. Nope. Actually, no, I haven't. Ashley has, though. Kinetic buffer would be nice, but no. See, this kind of thing I would give to Rex for obvious reasons. Smash, damage, hardening, and physics threshold. But she'd be alright. So you know what? Yeah, no, you can actually keep the buffer. Cools down your powers. Is that what that is? Clear? Yeah. Alright. It must have been registering the enemy over here. Alright. You have to be a little finicky with the saving around here. It will catch you at a distance. Woo! Taste the rainbow. Gotta be careful, they are cutting through me. I was gonna say, I think that one might be a Colossus, but no. What are they shooting at? You can't always destroy these, but when you can, it feels oh so good. Save your digital cries. They are of no use to me. They matter not. They are but noise lost in the ether. Even your advanced units matter not.
One more outpost left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's secure.
Indeed, scribe. Indeed. There it is, baby. There it is. Frictionless Material 8. Combat Exoskeleton 8. Here we are, children. Kinetic exoskeleton is what I meant. Shield recovery, shields, and mobile accuracy. That is the kinetic buffer. More advanced form. Combined with energized weave. Okay. Now we're doing things and messing with stuff. You can have my original energized weave though. Suddenly, I have no need for it. I have no idea why. I must have been using the same type of energized weave. Okay, frictionless material. So the 12% heat absorption is 20% and an extra 5% damage. Yes, sir. So basically 10% damage for 25% damage. 10% heat absorption for 25% damage. Get another one of those though, I'll switch it out for another frictionless material. The high explosive rounds, right. So check these out. On my pistol, with the heatsink upgrade, minus the scram rail. Right? Now you see the visual. Now look at my cooldown in the bottom left. Already overheated. That being said, no. 400 centimeter blast radius, plus 500 heat generation, plus 500% weapon force, and plus 20% damage. These are not bad metrics. They are not. But they are not for me. But what shall be allowed is you. You may play such a game. Not my style, but we all have our thing, don't we? Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay. Last system. If it didn't take as long to drive around these planets, this wouldn't take so long, but again, imagine how it used to be without the booster. Doesn't give you a great deal, but the time it cuts down on is extremely noticeable. And the most you have to deal with is the occasional wearing up of your booster. I find it hypnotic sometimes, honestly. I have to be careful with it. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans revealed a erect freighter orbiting one of Junta's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch de la Naga's writings. Yes, this matriarch seems to get around, but you live 1,000 years and like you're bound to kind of get around, like it or not. Whether you should or shouldn't, you're bound to kind of get around. Gray and gray. Stick with it. If it ain't broke. Yeah, sure. I'll do it in sequence. Just remember, I have to remember to go do the debris field over here. I tend not to like to do it from that pass just because once you finish with a mission on a planet, you tend to rarely want to stick around by reflex. So it's easy to kind of forget to go check all of the other stuff. Now these planets, as like lifeless and whatnot as they tend to be, or not necessarily lifeless, but more like barren. There's nothing more to it other than a bit of running around and collecting some stuff. If memory serves, there were a lot of people who actually got kind of bored with it, and I can understand why. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, I can actually understand why. It would make sense that there would kind of be nothing on these planets, but at the same time, it would have been nice to have a little bit more. But with there being so many, it makes perfect sense. Oh boy. Close to the 300 mark. I haven't seen that in a while. Scavengers who made this camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. Abruptly, you say? So abrupt that we need to follow suit. Being abrupt isn't always a bad thing, children. I was thinking about playing the Do the Hustle song with the boosters. But no, I'm good. We'll just continue on. Medallion recovered. This downed pod contained a League of One medallion. Owner is nowhere to be found. If memory serves, I should need at least like another 2 of those League of One medallions. Nope, another 3. And another 1 Solarian ID tag. Okay. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. It's gonna be a while before I get my voice back to that. But wait a minute now, slow it down. What was that? Oh, okay. For some reason, I looked at it for like a split second in my brain when I was reading its description at the top before I actually started surveying it. For some reason, my brain tried to tell me palladium, and I'm like, no, palladium don't look like that. Uh-huh. So I'm heading somewhere that has been established, has it? And the Geth need lights, do they? The flashlights in their faces ain't enough, huh? Alright. Oh, okay. Wait. There's nothing on the dragon's teeth. Oh, it might be good. The level of focus I need from you two is uncomfortable. Do you understand me? They don't sleep, they don't eat, and they don't shit. They have no vulnerable moments, more than likely. Other than death, and we'll see how long that lasts. And that's even if they perceive death the same way. Okay, hold up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Have another one of those? Nope. Really need to look into getting Tally some armor. The only reason I have a need to switch out any armor is to switch out for a better version of Colossus. Legitimately, there is nothing better. Okay. Poorly accurate assault rifle, but hits extremely hard. Incendiary explosives 8. Yes, sir. And you know what? Mix it up a bit. Cryo explosives. I don't think I've ever used them. The hell just happened? Y'all heard that, right? To me, my X-Men. Oh shit, okay. Yep, I figured with there being dragon's teeth. Would really love it if you pushed him instead of pushing past him. But sure. There it is. Close range. Shallow it. Ladies first. I will not allow my status to affect my chivalry. Ladies first.
Shields disabled.
Perimeter clear.
Isn't it though?
Form up. Form up.
I was trying to let them gather so I could singularity. Singularity got some range to it, don't it?
Get down.
Thanks, Tally. Thanks. Don't know what we do without you, babe.
Huddle up.
Light armor and chameleon tool. The chameleon tool might actually be useful for Tally. I've got to hit the store. Another frictionless material, baby. Set that in my sniper rifle. Might give the other, and that's actually something I forgot to do. Set that in my sniper rifle and give the other heat sink to Tally. I mean, it's not much. It's 12% out of 500%, so, you know, 488%. But at least your gun will, you know, something will happen. Yeah. It sounds about right. Okay, well, I already had a chameleon tool. She's using the logic arrest one. It's an outright better unit. Gives multiple upgrades. I don't know why it won't let me save. That's weird.
Perimeter clear.
Okay. That means I got out of the range of something. So something's probably around in that first room and somehow got sparked when it shouldn't have.
To me.
Yep. Okay, it's going down.
Slow them down.
Eat this.
Locked on.
Nummy nummy.
Regroup.
Oh shit.
On me.
No, why would I do that? I said use your assault rifle. But since that's the case, I might as well give her back her shotgun. Bang, bang, bang.
I can't see him.
Give me a second. Can you see him now? Good. Remember, squeeze your trigger with purpose, Miss Williams.
Got him, Commander.
One hopes.
Regroup.
Didn't get any loot for all that killing. That's interesting. After a certain point early on in Mass Effect 1, you start getting like loot after every kill. Almost. Usually though, when I go up against Geth, it's rare that I don't end up with something. Since we have company in there, chances are we'll have company out here.
Hostile spotted.
Guess what? You're stupid. Oh, you're leaving. Fine. I ain't need to kill you anyway. Or I need to murder my enemies for.
Negative contact, Commander.
What the hell?
I'm surprised.
Oh,
I figured one of these
Jesus.
outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Alright, okay, I'm glad they dealt with that. Back in the day, whenever you would finish this mission, whoever you brought with you that would say that's got to be the main base. That exact line would play once the cutscene ended again. It's got to be the main base. It's got to be the main base. And I almost left for a second. That's what I'm saying. You gotta make yourself actually stick around. shotguns. At least make her shotgun play more valuable. Pistol max out for a marksman master. 20% extra damage and 30% extra accuracy for my pistol, just normally. Kinetic coil, that's what I was looking for. That's what you want to give weapons like assault rifles and whatnot. Instead of the kinetic stabilizer, the kinetic coil. 5% increase in damage and 20% weapon stability. So basically, everything gets better as you go. Yes, Lord. I need to hit the shop before I go any further. Matter of fact, I did it anyway. Matter of fact, need to make sure I've equipped everybody with all of this new gear and get Tally a new suit. Thing that's helped her is our levels in her shields. Our levels and capabilities in her shields. It's kind of irritating. I was already like halfway there. It's about 3 minutes off. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, another scram rail and a medical exoskeleton. Worth it, honestly, to an extent. Go ahead and get to where we need to go and hit the shops. Location number 5, Grissom. Oh, Grissom, huh? Wow. Okay. Medallion recovered. Scans of Benda uncovered an ancient Solarian vessel. A small team was dispatched to search for valuables. The only valuable recovered was a Legion of 1 medallion. The other 2 medallions and no gravy. Zahara. Now you don't actually need to do this the way I do. If you actually look, you can actually see like a slight glint, but it's easier just to sweep through the system, through the belt, and just see if you can find something. You could just look for like a slight glint, and it actually does show up quite well. But you know, easiest to just go through it where you're not waiting. Sulcrum. Kind of like the way that planet looks, especially with that or not that planet, that moon, especially with the planet in the background. Oh shit. Nope. That's actually. Need to go back to the ship. That's fine. I'll just land and get back up there. I can't afford to actually come down here. I need to get rid of a bunch of inventory. I don't think I can pick up everything. One other thing I can show you that I forgot to show you a bit back. Or actually, no, I can't show you. It's not the case. My fault. My fault on the blue balls, folks. Wasn't trying to do you like that.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrett?
What for?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think
I
most
spoke
of
to
it
him
was
about
because
this.
He got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
Yeah, we
I'm
have.
glad to see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Good Tyrion. Good Tyrion.
There's a reason for everything that happened, Shepard, even if you don't understand it at the time. What happened on Akuz, it's not easy to lose your unit, I know. But it gave you the drive you needed on this mission. And that got you here, commanding the finest tin can in the Alliance fleet. This is exactly where the galaxy needs you to be. No pressure.
I actually agree with that. Alright, let's get mushy.
The galaxy may need me here, but I need you next to me.
God, you're awful. How do you come up with these things? Sorry, I'll be serious. I need time to think. We've been focused on the mission. When we're done, it'll be different, I swear. I hope you can wait.
Not gonna die.
I'll just requisition myself some cold showers.
That's the spirit, Skipper. Keep a stiff upper... something. I'll warn you, though. I'm a Hellcat off the battlefield, too. Sleep tight, Shepard.
That really does not surprise me. I am not gonna lie. That is... You kinda could've kept that to yourself until the moment. Not gonna lie. Not trying to kill your vibe, but that is definitely... I can respect that you like that you know what you want and you go for what you want. I'll say that. Not trying to come off grimy, but all it does is remind anybody. Long life. Possibility for that to have been many places and many faces. That kind of thing rarely pans out well. For some it does pan out well, but most of them are either anomalies or they've been through too much. I'll put it that way. Guys, interestingly enough, it doesn't seem to hit us the same way. At least that's what the paperwork states. History seems to agree, but, you know. Always the possibility for things to come off a little less properly detailed than they should be. I'll allow that upgrade for now. Well, let's go ahead and skip one, and then we'll head back over there in a second. And just 10, huh? Nah. For that loss in shields, nah. Well, hold up, because that loss in shields, that's not massive. I think I might be able to work with that. Yeah, but medically and scientifically, we apparently seem to be fine when it comes to that kind of thing. But I suspect it's how we're biologically predisposed. We're kind of designed to be fine to be able to do that kind of thing. Not necessarily the problematic aspects, but what's the word I'm looking for? The function, the actual function. I think it's something that we naturally come with. Right, I've already dealt with you. It's good, and so I instinctually skipped you because I knew better. And see, that's the other issue. Now I'm going to be carrying around a bunch of mods until I decide to equip them on people. I'm not doing something like that and having y'all just sit here and watching it. The only reason I'm doing this on stream is so y'all effectively see that we're keeping it lockstep and you know what it is that we do or don't need to do. And this way I'm also not constantly having to worry about the store. Because I want to say this is what, like the fourth time, maybe less, throughout the entire game I've had to really just sell. And I think the game has only warned me about this twice. This being the second time. No replacement armor for you, huh? Okay. I already dealt with you, Ashley.
Ship. Rex.
Nothing new for you to say. Tally won't have anything new to say. I remember that quite clearly. It's funny, I think whenever I'm playing this, I tend to go see Tally more often than most people that I go see. This, I'm definitely going to have to retitle this episode.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I was going to focus on Rear Admiral Kahoku's mission, but wanted to knock this out first. I forgot it was this long, though. Hold up.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't sure if you had something new. So come. You know, it'd be something else actually seeing Ashley and Tally run around as like a two-person unit. By this point, Ashley's got to be pretty good at killing Geth. She'd be able to stick with Tally. Tally would be able to keep her out of certain hot spots, and she'd actually be able to instruct Tally in like more combat tactics. No, you didn't just make me create a beat right there. You better stop it. Don't know if this is a one I gotta go around or what will it say? Level 1 has it, huh? Okay. I don't know what was up with that. Just trying to go places and do stuff, man. This is an interesting spot. What is this, like a piece of like a caldera or something? Matriarch's writings covered. There were several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch de la Naga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Uh-oh. I think we're done with Matriarch de la Naga. Yeah, it's looking like it. It's weird I don't see it on my missions. Oh wait. Yeah, UNC collection complete. The writings you discovered have contributed greatly to the understanding of the Asari history and culture. Yep. Now, there's obviously more of de la Naga's writings throughout the galaxy. Ah. And you can collect those for XP. It won't add toward the mission, but again, it will add toward the XP and credits. Which I think it gives you credits, I'm not sure. But I mean, it's a standard RPG kind of game thing, so it's bound to give you XP. I do remember that extremely clearly. Okay. Okay. Damn it, I did not sell stuff. Combat optics. Level 8 detection plus 15 to accuracy. You know what, I'll go for... Nope, scram rail. Combat optics, you can have that, Telly. Alright. I mean, I just have to suck it up. I'm just hoping I can. No point in going back to the ship now. No. rocket dudes out of there. Aha! Save the last dance. Yeah, I missed. That's funny. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Here, you get a treat. You take two. Such a good boy. Bad dog, Papa Stan. This hurts me more than it hurts you. I don't know what was up with that. Turned right instead and decided to go left. That's a fantastic spatial reasoning game. Fantastic controls and all that. Sorry about that. Bumped the mic. Don't know what I think. Don't know what to think. Don't know if thinking is wise. More frictionless, indeed. Good. 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 Hmm. Hmm. Okay. 'Tis all right. Hmm. I'll stick with the scroll. Well, nah. Rail extension takes more heat, but gives more damage. Matter of fact, it puts me at the baseline for the weapon. I can dig that. Oh. Come on down here. This stuff is literally stuck in the way. Nah, we're not. shit. Nice one. She's hacked a little sniper drone. Tally. Oh, I'm like, what happened to the door? Nothing. What happened to you? Shields up, Williams.
Just a scratch.
It's just a scratch while y'all go down there. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recording song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Didn't want to be fighting stuck behind debris. It's a situation killer. Snowblind rounds. What did those give? I don't remember. Combat optics. Right, shield interface is just that. Shield bonuses. Right, rate of fire goes down, damage goes up, and accuracy goes up. Oh, accuracy for your enemy goes down. Excuse me. Sure. Switch it out for combat optics. Do less damage, but I don't heat up as fast anyway, so 'tis what it is. Alright. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Interesting. The proper hands, you say? We'll have to see what we can do about that. Yep, looks like that's all that's here. And we are officially done with this aspect of the Galaxy Children. No one left behind. Admiral, we've handled the situation.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably
Indeed.
preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Just from what they had, another 6 months and they would have been a terror. They already had humans, which were the husks that we ended up killing. They already had humans captured and dragon teeth ready to make more. Wouldn't have taken them long, and the only reason it took them that long was so that they could do it quietly. Go ahead and sell all this stuff off stream, but
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
what about?
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
Want to help your people out. I can respect it, and it'll give you good insight on the Geth.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
I actually agree with that, but what, you're gonna use it to wipe them out?
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go for it.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
There it is, then.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, I have no problem with people having information on the Geth. The Geth need to be stopped. Not necessarily can afford to destroy them anymore. We've already proven what happened because they tried to destroy them, but at the same time, there does need to be something done. At least this way they'll get a chance to actually learn more about what they deal with, what they created versus what is now. But sorry about that, folks. That is going to be the end of episode 16 of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, ring the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.